Welcome to FortGibsonTigers.tv. We're here at Harrison Fieldhouse about to host the Wagoner Bulldogs on senior night, and we were just talking. The Wagoner Bulldogs look pretty good, 17-3. They went to the Haskell tournament, lost to Haskell, lost to Inola, and then lost to Hilldale by a point. And we've seen Hilldale. We know they're pretty good. So
yeah, they're pretty good. Yes, they are. Yeah, they're a long bunch of kids, good size. You know they're going to be athletic. Yeah, it's going to be a good warm up for the Tigers in district tournament coming up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how good Veneta's boys are. Typically, they're not that good.
Yeah.
The girls program, whole different story. But
yeah,
I think this will probably be a really good tune-up.
Yeah, that's. And you mentioned that they almost won the Haskell tournament. Haskell won in the championship, and you said that was the first time they had won their own tournament.
That's what I was told. So
that's pretty good for Haskell, I guess you'd say.
I guess, yeah.
At least this year.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this game goes because, I mean, Fort Gibson Tigers coming off of a huge win over Verdigris. You know, like we were talking about, one of the top rebounders, if not the top rebounder, fouled out early, I guess, in the fourth quarter. I wasn't here, but that was just a big win for this basketball team, a win they needed badly.
Yeah, and really short-handed, too. At that time, they had 7 guys out with the flu.
Yeah.
7 guys out of the 15. And let's see, how many of them were starters? Tommy French, Jaden Graves, Andrew Storrs. You know,
Jaden Graves, yeah.
There's 3 of your top 6 right there that were out. And then Thornbrew fouls out.
Yeah.
So 4 of their top 6 players on the season.
It was a minor miracle. It was a minor miracle. I mean, it really was. That's and that, you know, that says a lot for this program, this guy's program. They're not going to quit. You know? I mean, they may be out-talented, they may be outsized, but they're going to keep playing hard.
But, I mean, give it to the next man up. Max Wicks, he looked like he belongs out there. I mean, he hit a couple threes.
Yeah.
And he's getting warm out there, and he plays some really good defense. I mean, really good. And then Nathan Franklin as well hit a couple shots that I don't usually see him hit. So definitely these guys that are not getting to play a lot are starting to step up, and they're getting pretty good.
Well, they're going to have to, for this team to go deep into the playoffs. You're going to have some depth. You got to have some depth.
It makes you think if this team can be fully healthy going into the postseason, they might be able to get on a run.
Yeah. Yeah, you need that sixth man to come off the bench and spark the team. You need that guy.
Yeah.
You look at number 1, Ashton Bartholomew, 6'6", and he looks every bit of it. Saw him slam several during warm-ups. So they're 6'6", 6'0", 6'4", and 5'9". Take that back, 6'1".
6'1", then another 6'6".
Yeah, they don't have anybody under 6 foot starting.
They are really big.
Now for your Fort Gibson Tigers, let's meet your starters. A 5'7" senior.
Here are the Fort Gibson starters.
Andrew Storrs.
Andrew Storrs, the senior, back from the flu. We'll see how he does in this game.
Yep. Jaden Graves.
Jaden Graves. Starting in place of Jackson Blunt, who has just developed the flu late.
Number 23,
it's hit the boys. It's hit the boys team hard.
At 6'3",
Nathan Franklin,
number 24, Connor
doing a good job filling in. Connor Calavan, their go-to scorer. I mean, we talk about him all the time.
Number 25, Tegan Thornbrew.
Then Tegan Thornbrew.
Yeah, I can assure you, Wagoner Bulldogs, they know who number 24 is, and you can bet they're going to be hanging on him like a suit coat.
Wagoner, they look really athletic, and they might give Fort Gibson fits down low.
Yeah, they're definitely athletic.
2 6'6" guys. I haven't seen that all year.
No, and one guy, very, very athletic. The other he's a big, wide body who can really cause you problems, like you just said, on the rebound. He doesn't have to block out much to have good position.
So number 35, Chris Coulter, will take the jump ball. kind of thought Bartholomew was going to take it, but
Actually, Nathan Franklin got that tip.
yeah. Kudos to him. Nathan Franklin, he can get up there. He has some jumps.
Yeah, you can already see the double team on Calavan when he touches the ball. He still gets it off quick. There's an athletic rebound right there.
Already those two 6'6" guys helping each other out down low.
Bartholomew.
Tigers sticking to the 2-3. Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all. We don't have anybody that can stand in there and go toe-to-toe with Coulter, I can assure you.
Yeah. Bartholomew off the mark on that three. And Fort Gibson's going to have to find some other ways to score besides Connor Calavan tonight, or it's going to be a long night. And another part of that is Jackson Blunt, our second best scorer, is out with the flu.
Yeah, point guard, the guy that brings the ball down. I mean, he's a quarterback, and you don't have him.
Jackson Blunt scored 19, I think, against Verdigris. He's really starting to step in as a scorer, and now, I mean, who steps up? Connor Calavan can't shoot every shot tonight.
No, and Blunt, I think one of those guys who just seem to get better every game. Really, a little more confident in his ball handling and his shooting. And there's Nathan Franklin all by himself.
Nathan Franklin gets it up.
Good look that time by Calavan.
I'm surprised that Wagner's kind of pressing so early here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they want to take any hope, want to try to take any hope out of Fort Gibson's psyche, make them think, it's going to be a long night. But so far, Tigers handling that pressure pretty well. A nice little no-look pass.
Calavan's going to take that catch-and-shoot three and hit it. And, I mean, he had a hand in his face the whole time.
Yeah,
but
you give him an inch,
and he'll get it.
He's going to drain it. Yeah, we got to have a hot hand from Calavan tonight.
We'll see how Wagner answers back. Sawyer Jones has kind of stepped up as their go-to scorer right now.
Bartholomew blocked that time by Calavan. Calavan just pushed that one down.
Calavan,
oh boy,
with the drive,
couldn't get it to go.
Wagner pushing the pace.
That will be another story tonight. Is not sure about how much depth Wagner has. There's 2 threes in a row
from Sawyer Jones.
By Jones, yeah, from the same spot.
Jones, the only guy so far that's proven he can shoot the ball on this team, though. Yeah,
yeah.
Like you talked about, if they have depth, it's going to make it hard on the Tigers, just because they have a couple guys out with the flu, and if you get into foul trouble like Thornbrew did last night, and Wagner's still pushing the pace like they are right now, it's going to get kind of chippy and hard for the Tigers.
Fort Gibson, not a team with great depth anyway. Quick hands by Storrs, they call a foul. I think they thought that Andrew Storrs traveled with the ball, but I believe it was knocked out of his hand as he was going up. A 1-point Wagner lead here early in the game.
Sawyer Jones hitting both of their shots so far.
Yeah,
nice hands there. Nice, almost a steal by Andrew Storrs. Well, it was a steal. It got stolen back by Sawyer Jones.
Yeah.
And then traveling.
Yeah, Andrew Storrs given probably 3-4 inches to Jones. Maybe more.
Yeah.
Jones 6'4", yeah, easily given more like 5 inches.
Storrs is going to have his work cut out for him if he's going to be guarding Sawyer Jones tonight.
I think Tegan's got to take that shot right there.
Jaden Graves gets blocked by Bartholomew.
Yeah, that's Bartholomew's quite an athlete. Not just 6'6", but athletic 6'6".
Yeah.
Oh, nice move there.
And he almost doesn't look 6'6" to me. It says we have Connor Calvin listed as 6'3", and it looks like they're a little bit closer than 3 inches. That might just be a feeling of mine.
Yeah, I think Connor Calvin may be a little better than 6'3". I really do.
Connor Calvin with the pull-up three.
Pulled the string on that one. Wow, that was quick.
Wagner's going to figure out what they got to do with him as the game goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Calvin right now staying down low with Coulter.
Yeah, Nathan Franklin just a step short of getting him Bartholomew cut off the line.
I'm somewhat surprised. So far, Wagner, it's not like they're really dominating us down low right now.
No, they're really not, honestly. Coulter not really that big a presence down there to this point. Just couldn't handle that pass. Tigers got to make every trip count tonight.
Jack Southern coming in for the Bulldogs, and he's the first player to play that's under 6 foot.
Yeah, he is.
Bulldogs so far. 5'9" is what he's listed as.
Guessing he's a pretty good shooter. We're getting ready to find out.
And he takes a shot there. It's off the mark from the top of the key. And they're going to call it out on the Wagner Bulldogs.
Yeah, Sawyer almost got that call, but I think he was on the line.
Yeah.
Here goes some full court pressure by the Bulldogs.
The pressure works. Thornbrew comes up with it.
Coach Dickinson wanted the timeout and couldn't get it. Worked out okay. I think Tegan's got to take that shot. He's got to take that shot. Keep taking it. It'll go in.
Nice tip rebound by Thornbrew. Calvin,
oh my gosh.
A catch and shoot from way out.
That's a monster three.
If he starts hitting that,
yeah,
you gotta be scared if you're the Wagner Bulldogs.
It would scare me just him taking that shot. Coulter unable to push his way in. Finds Bartholomew. There's 2 fouls on Franklin.
Fouls number 23, Nathan Franklin, second personal team.
Nathan Franklin doing a pretty good job on Bartholomew so far.
Yeah, Bartholomew, quick athlete with that spin move, that post move down there. You can't overplay him either way. He's going to go around you.
Tigers rolling out a 2-1-2. Nathan Franklin with a nice rebound there.
Nathan Franklin got up for that rebound.
Yes, he did. Jaden Graves with the turnover. You'd like to see Jaden Graves kind of pick up some of the scoring load tonight in place of Jackson Blunt. Graves is a pretty good three-point shooter. I've seen him hit quite a few this season.
Yeah.
Errant pass there by the Tigers. Going to be a turnover again. Both teams being kind of sloppy with the ball so far here in the first quarter.
It's been a bit of a sloppy game. It really has been 8-6 for some time now. 8-6 with, a little more than 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Low-scoring contest.
Coulter with the post move gets blocked by Calvin.
That's twice now. Calvin's blocked shots by Bartholomew and Coulter. You got to shoot that.
And he drives to the lane and pulls up and hits that. It's now 10-6 Tigers.
Yeah, if they're going to give Tegan Thornbrew that free throw, man, I think you've got to shoot that ball.
Yeah. A wide open three there taken by Max Brown. So
10-9.
Wagner closes the lead to 1. We're about to start the second quarter, and you're thinking this is going to be closer than we imagined.
I think if it's 10-9 right now, I'm Fort Gibson Tigers, Todd Dickerson, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I mean, not to the point where, you know, but I mean, I'm thinking, now you're just now bringing in your 6'5" guy who can get in there and, you know, battle for the boards in there. Don't know, you know, what his status is as far as getting over the flu, but it can't hurt, I can tell you that.
And the fact that right now, after the first quarter, you're ahead of a team that, again, is 17-3.
And way bigger than you are.
Yeah, and the Tigers, you know, they haven't eclipsed 500 for a while this season. But, again, you can probably attribute that to, you know, the Wagner Bulldogs might have a little bit of a softer schedule than the Tigers this season. And
I would buy that. I would buy that.
So the fact that you're beating a 17-3 team after the first quarter, that speaks volumes to this is a competitive Fort Gibson Tigers team.
Yeah, they're going to compete. They're going to play hard. Not as talented as teams in the past, but they're going to play hard. And again, I think what their biggest loss came to, the widest point spread anyway, came to Stillwell in the semifinals of the Fort tournament.
Yeah.
And Stillwell's pretty good basketball team.
Yeah. Max Brown was signaling he's open. Now he's not, though. Max Wicks and Tommy French coming in for the Tigers, giving them a little bit more height. Like you mentioned, Tommy French is 6'5", and Max Wicks, we have him listed as 6 foot.
Yeah, I think he's maybe 6'1".
Yeah, I think so, too. Wow. Nice 3 there, taken.
Yeah, I think he's out there for a reason. He's a pretty good shooter. Caliban had to get up to get that pass. Yeah, you got a guy, you know, Andrew Storrs has just not been in that role. He's not been in that role. He's not familiar with.
And we kind of thought that he would take on the majority of the ball handling duties tonight with Blunt out.
Almost. That's twice he's almost stolen the ball.
That is something he can give you is Andrew Storrs has some of the best hands of anyone on the team. Jack Southern with another huge 3 there.
Yeah, two big threes.
Wagner.
All of a sudden, Tigers find themselves down 5.
Wagner has all of their points from 3 tonight. Max Wicks takes an open 3 from the corner. Can't get it to hit. Coulter with the rebound. Max Wicks contests that 3. Tommy French with a nice rebound.
There's that 6'5" player.
Yeah. Thornbrew has an open bucket in transition. He's going to get a foul from his man and the and 1.
Big basket right there.
Deacon Thornbrew doing a good job of getting those open looks under the basket.
Yeah, that's a big swing in points. I mean, it could have been a 7. You know, it could have been down 7. Now they're going to be within maybe. Yep.
They're within 2 now.
That's right. Yeah, of course, with French down there now, not such a discrepancy in height.
Sawyer Jones for 3.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Once again, 3-point land being very kind to the Bulldogs.
Thornbrew off with the close basket there, and almost a block from Caliban, but it's a good layup from Max Brown. That's their first 2-pointer of the night.
Yeah, and just like that, Tigers find themselves down 7, and there's trouble.
Good job there by Sawyer Jones of staying inside the half-court line. Brown wants it. They're running Tommy French in the middle of that 2-1-2.
French with another rebound. Yeah, I can assure you this is the best Wagoner basketball team I've seen in a while.
Things getting a little bit physical there.
Yeah,
Jack Southern making it look good, maybe.
Not surprised. Not surprised this game's going to get physical.
Yeah, I expect it to get more physical as the game goes
I don't
on.
think there's any question.
Right now, both teams have a combined 5 fouls. Not really a whole lot in the first half. I kind of think the second half's going to be different, though. Tommy French with the pull-up J. Can't get it to hit. Bartholomew with the rebound, using some of that length over Max Wicks.
Yeah, he did.
Southern sticks the ball in between the rim and the backboard, but it's going to be unsuccessful 3 attempt there. And the Wagoner Bulldogs are sticking to that full court press. And
yeah, I think they feel like they have to, really. I mean, they know that Fort Gibson can shoot the basketball.
On the flip side, you talk about the spacing that creates for the Tigers. If they can break that press, there's a lot of easy points that can come from that. Thornbrew with a nice rebound there. Storrs thought about it.
He did.
Max Wicks is going to take that 3.
That was almost down.
Storrs has got to get back a little bit quicker to Southern. Southern will take that shot.
Yes, he will.
Coulter does a good little jump step and gets his first points of the night.
Yeah. Tigers going to have to manufacture some points here. It's getting kind of scary. Need to score.
Wide open bucket there from Max Wicks. Nice pass from Tommy French.
Yes, it was.
Bartholomew's going to go in and hit that shot. That's Bartholomew's first points of the night. For as athletic as Bartholomew is, he's not as much of a scoring presence as maybe we originally thought he would be.
Hasn't been yet.
Sawyer Jones.
They just been living by that 3 ball, and you know as well as I do, you see so many basketball games, team comes out and just seems like they can't miss in the first half from 3-point land. And the second half, they go cold, and then the game changes. So
that's exactly what happened in the Verdigris game.
Yeah.
Timeout on the board, charge for Bulldogs. It's going to be a full.
Connor Callahan with a nice bucket there. He has 8 so far tonight. Hasn't really scored as much points in the second quarter, but we'll see what he does later on. This is FortGibsonTigers.tv, and we'll be back.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee. A prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare.
And we're back here on FortGibsonTigers.tv. In the second quarter so far, the Wagoner Bulldogs holding on to a 7-point lead. The Wagoner Bulldogs scoring 18 of their 24 points from 3, like you mentioned, and they've just been really hot so far.
And it's not just been one guy. You got Sawyer and
Jack Southern, and then
Southern. I mean,
and then Max Brown as well.
Brown, yeah.
Kind of all 3 of those guys.
Yep, that's true. So.
Yeah, Bartholomew and Coulter, despite their size, have only combined for 4 points so far tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but they've also combined for a lot of block shots and a lot of just denials. Good hands. Almost got away with one there.
Nice job by Jaden Graves.
Quick hands by the Tigers.
Coulter getting called for the foul. I kind of think
he knew it.
But I kind of think, Fort Gibson kind of did the same thing down just now earlier on that steal. And Coulter, it almost seemed as if Coulter was less physical than the Tigers were on the other end, and yet he's the one getting called for the foul.
Right.
If you're Thornbrew, I'd like to see you take that. But Tommy French, the nice post move.
Yeah, I think Tommy French is just a little quick off his feet for Coulter there.
Yeah.
I don't think Coulter can do much about that, to tell you the truth. Good
nice hands by Thornbrew. The foul's going to be called on French.
Foul's number 20. Tommy French, that's his first personal.
Coulter kind of throwing elbows right now.
Yeah, he was getting a little frustrated there. A little physical.
In for the Bulldogs, number 10, Jack Southern.
Tigers will close this to a 5-point lead. You'd like to see them make it a one-possession game before the half.
Yes, you would. There's a steal.
The Tigers are doing really well on defense here in the second quarter.
They're matching up well.
Thornbrew will take that jumper.
Got to.
Makes it look easy.
Completely uncontested in the paint. You've got to shoot that shot.
If you're looking for that second scorer tonight, it is Tegan Thornbrew. He has 7 points tonight.
And could have more, I think, if he had taken a couple more shots. Right now, the Tigers forcing the issue.
Not letting the Bulldogs take those open threes that they're wanting.
No.
Providing a lot of pressure here on the outside perimeter.
Jaden Graves doing a good job chasing.
They're running Coulter out to the perimeter to kind of run their offense through the center. I don't know if I like that if I'm the Wagoner Bulldogs, because you kind of want all your three-point shooters out there moving the ball to each other.
Shoot it.
Graves isn't going to get that one off in time, but that's the end of the first half. The Wagoner Bulldogs 24, the Fort Gibson Tigers 21.
And it got where you wanted. You said one-possession game, and that's exactly what it is.
So we'll see what happens in the second half. This is FortGibsonTigers.tv, and we'll be back.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers, so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Fort Gibson's only locally and family-owned funeral home is committed to the community of Fort Gibson, Muskogee, and surrounding areas. It's our mission at Clifford D. Garrett Funeral Home to facilitate meaningful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones. Call Cliff at 918-478-2555 or come visit 1224 East Poplar in Fort Gibson. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center.
Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services, such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, Johnsert mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith's Hardware, we're proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare.
And we're back here on Fort Gibson Tigers.tv, about to start the second half. And so far, really competitive first half, 24-21. The lead is held by the Wagoner Bulldogs. And so far, in the first quarter, Connor Calvan scored a bunch of points. And then Thornbury started turning up in the second. It looks like Fort Gibson is starting to have an answer for some of the different things Wagner's running right now.
Yeah, picked it up. I think they picked up the pressure on defense, caused a whole lot of turnovers, had several steals down the stretch there. And like we said, the Wagoner Bulldogs lived by the 3 in the first half. And I don't know, can you keep shooting at that clip? Because, they shot a pretty good percentage from three-point land.
Well, in the first quarter, it looks like they were shooting lights out. In the second quarter, they kind of slowed down.
They did, and I think Fort Gibson pushing defense out a little bit had something to do with that.
Yeah, they started to kind of be a lot more aggressive on the perimeter, make them work inside, which Wagner hasn't really done a whole lot of. We mentioned they have 2 6'6" guys, Ashton Bartholomew and Chris Coulter.
Yes. But
both of them have combined for 4 points offensively, and so
again, one of those guys very athletic, the other just very big, big wide body guy, and they really have not been just that huge of a factor.
Yeah, on the offensive end.
Exactly.
Defensively, it's a little bit different story. They have done a pretty good job.
Altered a lot of shots down there, kept the Tigers out of the paint for the most part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've made their presence felt, no question.
Tegan Thornbury so far has 7 points. Connor Calvin has 8. So that's a 15 out of 21 points the Tigers have scored. And Tegan Thornbury doing a very good job tonight of scoring the ball.
He is.
We've seen a jumper. We've seen a couple good post moves. And, well, I hope he continues it in the second half here. Because I kind of figure they're going to key in on Connor Calvin. That's not going to stop.
Oh, yeah. Their design is to not let him beat them. No question about that. As it should be. I mean,
we saw them double team Calvin a couple times early, but they didn't. They really got off that. They stopped doing that. We'll see if they start that up again.
Probably not the shot you want if you're Wagoner Bulldogs. You don't want Coulter shooting that ball out there.
Jaden Graves looking to make room for himself.
Dangerous place down there.
Yeah. Kick ball there on Bristow Love. Calvin on the inbounds. And like we mentioned, Storrs has kind of carried the majority of the ball handling in the first half, but they're letting Connor Calvin kind of do some of it now. Nathan Franklin with the jumper, almost hits it.
Yes, he did. That ball, man, it looked like that ball was going to fall. Then we almost got the rebound, just knocked out of bounds. So Tigers missed a pretty good opportunity there to pull within 1.
And give it to Nathan Franklin. He's done a really good job on Bartholomew tonight.
He has. Quick 2 by Love. So here's that full court pressure. Still intact for the Bulldogs.
Fort Gibson beats it, and Jaden Graves is looking to get some points for himself and almost does.
Yeah, just youth right there. I think in another year he makes that bucket. Something about getting down there and all that traffic. You expect to be fouled and take the concentration off the shot a little bit.
Coulter doing the same thing. He gets his.
First time he's really kind of worked to get inside, worked hard to get inside, and paid off. So lead for the Bulldogs back to 7. Tigers not having an easy time breaking this press, except for right there.
Nice Euro step by Jaden Graves.
That was pretty slick. They go to Coulter again, and again he goes strong. Couldn't figure out why they weren't doing it in the first half, really. Of course, they were shooting the 3 ball so well that they didn't have to. If
that starts working for Coulter with a huge block there, If that starts working for the Wagoner Bulldogs, and this game might get a little bit scary.
Yeah,
they haven't had the inside presence so far, but if they can hit their threes like they did in the first half and have Coulter doing that, that's a good combination right there.
Yeah, Caliban not getting a moment's rest. Just wouldn't fall.
Thornbury's gotten a lot of open looks out of that high post area.
Yeah, I think he's got to take that shot.
Bartholomew gets fouled by Thornbury.
His first team foul number 1.
That's his first foul.
Ashton Bartholomew at the line.
Give it to the Wagoner Bulldogs. They came out with the game plan here in the second half.
Yeah, they've turned up the heat.
About 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. They're going to put Tommy French back in, likely to stifle some of that inside work Wagner's doing right now.
Yeah, French just getting over a big bout with the flu, and it takes it out of you. Unable to come down with that board, but Tiger's going to get it back anyway.
Jaden Graves doing a really good job running the floor right now.
He is. Jaden's looking a little more comfortable out there. Kind of forcing the issue.
Tommy French takes that jumper. Coulter had a hand in his face, but that didn't matter.
Good rebound that time by Caliban and a good look.
Thornbury gets out in transition. Nice block by Bartholomew. And they're gonna call a foul.
Yeah, on Jones.
Thornbury, a really good free throw shooter.
Needs to make them both.
He misses the first. Misses the second, too. Unusual for Tegan Thornbrew.
Good board by Tommy French.
Thornbrew with another open jumper, makes up for it. He's going to score a lot of points tonight if he keeps doing that.
I agree. Tigers back within 4.
Wagner putting a couple of their shooters in. Brown and Southern.
Those were the killers back in the first half. Those guys heated up and counted for a whole lot of Wagner's points. Scary pass.
Yeah, off the hands of Brown, though.
Brown, very athletic player.
Mm-hmm. Tegan Thornbrew.
Oh, nice
pass to Tommy French. Tommy French can get a couple free throws.
Bartholomew with a quick little warning right there from the official. He wanted to doubt the call. The official told him, keep quiet. And it was an athletic play. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I kind of think Tommy might not be fully recovered from the flu.
I'm sure he's not. Yeah, I'm sure he's not. Probably Graves not either. That stuff it's nasty. I mean, it takes it out of you.
And yet, Tommy French has 6 points in this game so far.
Yeah, 2 point difference. That's a travel. That was a travel. Could have been called a jump ball, but. So the Tigers come roaring back. goodness. Good idea, just a little bit behind him. Yeah, the Tigers not giving those three-point shooters those easy looks in this half. And there's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Connor Calivan has not had so much as a peek at the bucket in this half.
Andrew Storrs takes the three. Bartholomew with a good rebound, but he's going to go out of his hands. Fort Gibson's going to get the ball back. And notice they scored 7 quick points early, but they haven't scored in probably about 4 minutes.
They haven't. That was a pretty scary moment.
Yeah.
If you're a Tiger fan.
Jaden Graves recovers it well, though.
A nice pass. Good save by and good pass.
Wow. Connor Calivan. First with the save and then with the amazing underhanded pass to Tommy French.
And we're tied up here at the Fort. Crowd really into this game now. And there's a takeaway by Calivan.
Connor Calivan just rips it away.
He sure did.
Bartholomew kind of daring Storrs to take that.
He was, wasn't he?
I don't really, that's the kind of shot Bartholomew can block with that 6'6" length.
Yes, he can.
They're going to call a foul on Sawyer Jones. I'm not really sure about that because, it's been somewhat physical, and then when you call those fouls that aren't so physical.
When you reach, it just seems like it's so easy to see. You know what I'm saying? It just so right there. And I think it was, I see what you're saying, though, because they have been knocking heads out there.
Yeah.
Like that right there.
It'd be nice to see a little bit more consistency in some of these physical fouls that there aren't being called. Andrew Storrs with the three.
How about the body language on Coach Dickerson? Did you happen to catch that? He willed that ball in, I'm
telling you. Sawyer Jones going to take a three of his own and answer back.
Yep, he did. He did.
Sawyer Jones has hit 4 threes tonight.
He's a good shooter.
You can't leave him open.
No, you cannot. He's a good shooter. This turned into quite a basketball game. Kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Better than I was fearing.
Yeah, Wagoner, we thought they were going to be a really good team. Well, they are.
I think they are a good team. They're as athletic as anybody will play.
Yeah.
I mean, just hands down as athletic as anybody will play.
I think Fort Gibson has evolved tremendously as this season has gone along. We were talking earlier about, to start the season, Calivan was scoring a lot of our points, a majority of our points, because that was really the only weapon we had.
Yeah.
And now, close to the end, we're starting to see some things, that weren't there at the start of the season.
Yeah, and I think it's just by, necessity, because just like Wagoner, I mean, they're just not giving him room to breathe, and other guys are stepping up.
Yeah.
And that's a mark of a good team.
Yeah. Yeah, Calvin doesn't have any points in the second half so far.
No.
Really, I think he scored 6 out of his 8 in the first quarter.
And what I like about it is he's not getting frustrated.
No, yeah.
He's looking for that open guy. He's had, I don't even know how many assists, but I can assure you he has a lot of assists tonight. And that's what, that's what team leaders do. They do what has to be done.
And Thornbrew has had a ton of open looks out of that high post area.
He has.
Fort Gibson kind of taking some time off the clock, maybe looking for a last possession here.
Yeah, I think so.
They're going to call a foul on Jack Southern.
And that's okay. Just how many less fouls they have to give.
They have 4 tonight. You'd hope that maybe Fort Gibson could get into the bonus in the fourth quarter. Max Wicks is going to take that three.
Oh,
almost
shucks.
hits the catch and shoot.
Rimmed out. Man, I thought that ball was down. It looked good.
And that's going to end the half. Both teams tied at 34. What a competitive quarter that was. Fort Gibson went into it down by 3, and then it didn't take long for Fort Gibson to kind of start finding some of the answers. And
that's right.
Really good defense, a lot of turnovers here in this game, and maybe expect some more in the fourth quarter.
I agree. It's just going to get more heated, that's for sure.
Real quick, we're going to take this time to thank some of our sponsors. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center. Thank you, sponsors, for this broadcast tonight.
Appreciate you. Yes, we do. And if you're listening in, quite a basketball game.
How many times this season have we seen it come down to one possession here in the fourth quarter for this Fort Gibson Tigers team? And against some really good teams at that. You know, Verdigris, they're a really good team, and Fort Gibson pulled the win out.
Verdigris, well coached, always well coached. Really, it kind of reminds you a lot of Fort Gibson. Just the system they have. And boy, count that.
You cannot give Connor Calvin any room.
And that's the only room he's had. I'll assure you. That's the only room he's had in this second half. So Jaden Graves working like a madman down there. There's a turnover.
Connor Calvin with the pull-up jumper. Connor Calvin.
It's big, big.
Making it look easy.
Tell you, Tigers just playing sense of urgency on the defensive side.
Nice in transition. Tommy French and the and one. Tommy French. Wow. And what a pass by Calvin.
Just kind of catching the Bulldogs a little flat-footed. Bulldogs may be a little tired, I don't know. But yeah, what a look.
Tommy French. He has 11 tonight.
Yeah, it hasn't really played, I don't know. Certainly hasn't played the whole game. Once again, Graves. Oh, there's a little touch foul, but.
Fouls number 11, Andrew Storrs, his second personal, second team foul. Bartholomew at the line for the three-point play.
Got a friendly roll. 5-point lead for your hometown Tigers.
And Bartholomew and Coulter have scored 8 out of their Wagner's 13 points here in the second half, which is a completely different story from the first half, in which they scored 4 out of their 24 points.
Yes. Got to take that. Just won't go. Boy, Thornburg kept that ball alive.
Wow. Andrew Storrs, right place, right time.
Yes, sir.
Fort Gibson now has a 7-point lead. Max Brown. Bristol Love with the 3 there.
Yeah, it was right on from the get-go.
And that's the first 3 he's taken tonight.
Tigers doing a really good job breaking that press.
Connor Calavan.
Wow.
He is on fire. Calavan has 16 tonight.
Yeah, just the pace of the game has allowed him to get some of those looks, and there's a near steal by Storrs with the quick hands.
And Sawyer Jones will be in and out.
Yeah, that ball was just about down.
That's really been hurting the Wagoner Bulldogs. The fact that he's not been able to hit those tonight.
Oh, nice pass by Graves that time.
Wow.
That was a big-time pass, big skip pass. Nice, nice.
Fort Gibson clicking on all cylinders.
Time out on the front side to the Bulldogs.
Tigers playing with some passion. Yeah, playing with some passion, man. It's fun. It's fun.
Fort Gibson with a 10-point lead. Nothing going for the Wagoner Bulldogs. Fort Gibson shutting them down on defense.
You know, yeah, we talked about coming out, you know, maybe getting cold. I don't think it's so much getting cold rather than what you just said. Fort Gibson's been taking that 3-ball away.
Yeah.
They have. They've taken it away and done a pretty good job taking care of down low as well. Even though Coulter had 2 buckets back-to-back where he just kind of basically shoved his way in.
Yeah.
That's all he's done, though, actually.
And, you know, how many of Fort Gibson's points here in the fourth quarter have come from transition?
That's right.
I mean, almost all of them. Connor Calavan with a couple threes, you know. But
big threes. That's right.
But that's kind of the 1-2 combo Fort Gibson's rolling with right now is that transition game, that nice passing attack, and then Connor Calavan as well.
Yeah, they're hitting on all cylinders right now, that's for sure. Tigers looking pretty crisp.
It just looks like the Tigers are playing just faster than the Wagoner Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're exactly right. That was a near disaster for the Bulldogs there.
Southern's going to take that 3, almost hits it.
Yeah, and those threes that were falling in the first half just aren't falling. Another takeaway by Connor Calavan. That's twice, maybe 3 times he's done that tonight.
Looking ahead, almost got that pass.
Yep.
Nice steal there by Sawyer Jones.
Calavan just about.
Bristow Love off the mark for 3.
Yep. Bulldogs gone a little cold. Oh, my goodness. 2 consecutive turnovers.
Bartholomew.
By the Tigers, but Bulldogs unable to make any good from it.
Graves wide open in the corner over there. He's going to take it to the hole.
Yeah, it was a good decision. Good decision, pull that back out. Calavan is winded right now.
Storrs with some nice body control there.
Oh, nice little move by Thornbrew.
Nice post move by Tegan Thornbrew.
How about that? Big time play. Over 6'6" Bartholomew.
Wow. Gets him on the fake and
that's
then
right.
Goes up, almost got the foul call.
Tigers just playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Coulter thought he got the foul.
Yeah.
Bristow Love off again. Thornbrew with a nice rebound. They're going to call a foul on Coulter there.
Yeah, you can see frustration on his face.
Yeah.
He thought he was fouled. May have been fouled, but 9 times out of 10, you shoot the ball in the paint, it could be called a foul. I mean, there's always going to be contact.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to get over that.
Jaden Graves with a nice save there, but the Bulldogs is going to recover it. Max Brown.
Yeah, you could see that. You could just see that setting up.
Max Brown has 8 tonight. The Bulldogs are going to take a timeout. Fort Gibson up by 9 still.
3 minutes, 7 seconds left in this contest.
Fort Gibson goes on another run here. They can put this game away.
Tigers are going to have to play through some fatigue because they're tired. Those guys are down there.
Yeah.
They're breathing hard. They're just going to play through it. That's, you know, and you've got to be able to do that. You got to learn to do that.
You can see it in Connor Calavan. He's breathing hard.
Oh yeah, he's hurting.
I wouldn't be attest to, Max Wicks coming in and kind of subbing in for some of these guys because he's done a really good job here in the past few games.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay with what he had on the floor at this time. Because you just can't look at a guy out there and say, that he hasn't contributed. All 5 of those guys out there right now contributed mightily tonight to this game.
Definitely.
Win, lose, or draw. It's been a team effort.
Timeout Tigers, 30 seconds.
Dickerson's going to take a timeout. So 2 consecutive timeouts taken here with 3 minutes left. Fort Gibson still has 4 left. Wagner only left with 1. Fort Gibson also in the bonus now.
Yes, that's huge.
That is huge.
So it very well may be a free throw shooting contest down the stretch.
Which is probably something that the initiative will be taken by Wagner there. They're going to want to stop the clock as this game goes on.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to. Fort Gibson scores here. It gives you at least an 11-point lead.
As the game goes on, you like to see them get it into the hands of Connor Calvan. He's arguably their best free throw shooter. And hit some clutch ones against Verdigris.
Yeah, Wagner, it's just been full court pressure all night tonight. I mean, they have been relentless. Brown a little hobbled.
Fort Gibson's going to take some time off the clock.
Timeout of Warren Charge to the Tigers at 30-second timeout.
Fort Gibson going to take another one of their timeouts. Kind of saw Graves get stuck, almost got the 3-second call.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He was in trouble.
But again, 2.5 minutes left. That took another 30 seconds off that clock. Wagner's going to have to foul now. It's getting close.
Yeah, it is. Especially you get Tigers get a bucket here. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to inbound to Graves again. No, these will be Andrew Storrs, actually. Well, maybe not.
It's going to be...
Timeout Tigers going to be a full.
Another timeout taken.
And that just, that goes to the athleticism and the hustle of Wagner. Everybody's covered up, no question about it.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, Wagner did a good job there. And kudos to Wagner because Dickerson's done a really good job so far this season with all these inbounds plays he's had. He's one of the better coaches when it comes to drawing up inbounds plays, and Wagner's done a good job of defending that.
Yeah, neither team has made it easy on the other, that's for sure. Some tough, hardcore, man-to-man defense. And, I think, honestly, you don't say this too often. I think the officials done a pretty good job tonight keeping this game in check. It got real physical real quick. And I think they probably had some visits with players.
And there's another foul called on Sawyer Jones.
Yeah, and I don't think, it's not the guy you want to foul, that's for sure. You got to foul, but you don't want to foul him.
Connor Calvan at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Connor Calvan gets the 1-and-1 now. Wagner's going to need to start kind of hitting some of their threes like they were doing in the first quarter if they want to get back into this game.
Uncharacteristic miss there by Calvan.
Sawyer Jones does take it down the floor. Coulter's going to go in for it. He's going to get the foul call. That one's called on Tommy French. We'll see if Coulter can shoot some free throws here.
Yeah. Yeah, the last thing you want to do if you're Fort Gibson is stop the clock and put Wagner on the foul line.
And Coulter's done a pretty good job with some of those drives. He has a pretty good bounce.
Yeah, he's a load, man. I'm telling you, looked pretty smooth free throw line as well.
Yeah. Coulter has 8 tonight. Wagner sticking with that full court press. Fort Gibson gets across the half line. Looking to maybe shave some more minutes off.
Yeah, you got to get the ball in Caliban's hand. I know he missed the last free throw, but he's not going to miss many of those, I'm telling you.
Sense of urgency growing for the Wagner Bulldogs.
Ooh,
wow.
That was a laser, man. I'm telling you.
Hard pass there.
That was a laser. Oh, nice save.
Nice save by Tegan Thornbrew.
Thornbrew, man, that was yeoman's work right there.
Timeout Tigers a full.
With 1:25 left, Tigers going to take a timeout. Shaved almost a minute off the clock in that one possession. This is still a 7-point ball game. The Tigers, everything going their way right now.
Yeah, it was a frantic minute too, let me tell you. Really close, out of bounds. Ball out of bounds down here on the baseline. And Tegan Thornbrew did an outstanding job saving that.
And if you're the Wagner coach, you might be looking at, if you're Zach Ainge, you might be looking at maybe fouling here, stopping this clock.
Yeah, 1:25. Both teams with one timeout left. It's going to be an interesting finish, I can assure you.
Stores is going to inbounds it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to do everything he can do to get it to Caliban, and Wagner's going to do everything they can do to keep it from going to Caliban. He's the last guy they want to put on the line.
I'd probably say Bartholomew well, actually, no, maybe not. I was going to say Bartholomew might be guarding Caliban, but it looks like it's going to be Sawyer Jones. Or they're going to put 2 on him.
Oh, yeah, they're going to double him. No question. There's a good guy to throw it to.
Wow, a key timeout called there. I thought it was traveling, but the refs aren't going to call it. I think Wagner thought the same thing.
That's the last timeout.
That was a clutch timeout if I've ever seen one.
Last one we had.
Wagner has 1 left. Wagner probably saving that in case they needed it in the last few seconds.
Yep.
Fort Gibson still holds a 7-point lead. If I was Wagner, I would have fouled Tommy French there. I mean,
I think I would have too.
It's kind of an interesting take that they don't want to foul right now. Clutch inbounds to Thornbrew. And they are going to call the foul on Love. So Stores is going to go to the free throw line.
Wagner fans still voicing their displeasure with the last call.
Andrew Stores, the nice free throw there. And you talked about how everyone has kind of contributed to this team, and the points totals, they reflect that. Connor Caliban 16, French 13, Thornbrew 11, Stores 6.
That's the way you want it.
Everyone's scoring some points tonight.
That's the way. Oh boy.
Foul call or traveling called on Tommy French.
And he probably did. I mean, he really did.
Wagner needs to score in a hurry.
Yeah, they do. There's a couple of guys out there you sure don't want to let shoot. Boy, there's one of them right there.
Brown off the mark. Bartholomew gets the rebound. Sawyer Jones takes the open 3 and hits it. Sawyer Jones has 15 tonight, all on 3.
Yeah, he's He's a good shooter for sure.
Fouls on number 1, Ashley Bartholomew, his third, team foul number 9.
So Wagner's crawled to within 5. Storrs is going to go to the line again.
Andrew Storrs on the line. They shoot a 1-1.
You just got to hit one. I mean, go up by 6 with 46 seconds left. That makes it really hard on the Wagner Bulldogs.
It does. However, you just keep fouling, and it could stretch this game out. That's a good looking shot right there.
And how important it is to hit the first of that 1-and-1 free throw.
You bet.
Storrs going to miss the second.
That was a travel. It was a travel.
Good job by Andrew Storrs of getting in the passing lane there.
Andrew kind of had a wreck there. He's a little
bit hobbled.
He's a little gimpy, yeah. Tell you, he's pretty tough. He's a pretty tough kid. Wagner taking a lot of time.
Jaden Graves contests the 3 there. Coulter gets the rebound and puts it back up.
He did.
Keeps him to within 4 with 25 seconds left. Wagner kind of creeping back into this.
They are. You just kind of could feel it was going to happen. I mean, they're that kind of club. They got a lot of talent out there.
But Wagner has just taken their last timeout.
True.
So for Gibson, you tell him, you create a couple inbounds plays here, get it to Connor Calavan, and you can put this game away real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can tell you right now, Coach Dickerson is saying we've got to make free throws.
Yeah.
We've got to make free throws. Because that's exactly what we're going to have to do to win this game.
Yeah. And oftentimes that is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Kudos to these, these 5 guys have played most of the third quarter, all of the fourth quarter. They're keeping their energy up.
Yeah.
They do get it into Connor Calavan. They're not going to foul him, but they almost forced the turnover. Calavan was a crazy couple of saves, and then they do foul him. That was crazy. Connor Calavan.
They were wanting a carrying call, but Calavan did not carry the ball. It went one full bounce without him touching it. It was not carrying the ball.
Connor Calavan just stepped over a defender while dribbling.
He did.
He did a spin. I mean, there were so many things that happened in that one play right there. Connor Calavan showing off his ball handling skills.
Yeah.
And he hits a clutch free throw there.
Number 13, Max Brown, back in for the Bulldogs.
Connor Calavan with a chance to make this a 6-point ball game with 18 seconds left. And again, now they're in the double bonus, so you get fouled, you shoot 2.
That's right.
Fort Gibson only has 3 fouls, so they don't need to worry about fouling here.
Oh, no.
Which is something they don't want to do anyways.
No, you don't want to foul.
Wow, Andrew Storrs with the steal.
Oh, you got to love that. There's a guy, he's a senior, he's put in his time since he was a freshman. He's got to play, and he's making the best of it.
Yeah.
You got to be happy for that guy.
Fort Gibson playing amazing right now. And Storrs with a chance to make this a 3-possession ball game. But again, there's 2 free throws.
That's two free throws. I don't know. It was just kind of surreal. Like, wait a minute. There's 10 fouls up there.
Huge free throw here for Andrew Storrs. And he hits it. Andrew Storrs has 8 tonight. 11 seconds left. Wagner frantically trying to score. Sawyer Jones is going to pull up as quick as he can. They get the rebound.
Oh,
Connor
another
Calavan
takeaway by
recovers.
Calavan. What a way to end it. How fitting was that?
Yeah. Fort Gibson with a huge 56-49 win. Didn't have Jackson Blunt. It didn't matter. I mean, they just played some great basketball tonight. And
Yes,
they get Blunt back. And this is a good Fort Gibson basketball team we've got here on our hands.
Yep. Good job tonight for the Tigers. Huge win.
So now we're looking forward to the game Friday against Bonita. Looking for a win there, too.
That's right.
This is FortGibsonTigers.tv, and we'll see you Friday.